Here are Ryan's top 3 favorite wrestlers. Number 3, Will Ospreay. Number 2, Kenny Omega. Number 1, Master Wada. No way, that can't be right. Damn! Now back to Jack and Ryan on the MonsterCast.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about these women's. Since we've been talking about women's matches, this is the perfect time to bring this up. Then I do have the thing in your chat, so you can follow along. The official top 10 of the PWI 2023 Women's 250 was released. The entire list is out, but we're going to talk about the top 10. We're going to focus on the top 10.
Yeah.
Number 10, Jordan Grace. Number 9, Camille. Number 8, Willow Nightingale. Number 7, Deonna Purrazzo. Number 6, Athena. Number 5, Tam Nakano. Number 4, Jamie Hayter. Number 3, Bianca Belair. Number 2, Julia. And number 1, Rhea Ripley. I'm going to tell you straight up, I have almost no issues with this list compared to the men's list.
Compared to the men's list, I would say, okay, what are the time frames on this? Because it feels like...
I feel like they do the same thing for the men's, but I don't know. It could be a little bit off because they do release them at separate times.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they have it a little bit off because, like, if you had it at the exact same time, why wouldn't you just release them, back-to-back months for your Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazines, So I assume that it's a little bit different. It's not June to July or July to June or June to June or whatever the hell it was before when we looked up the men's.
Hey, the only thing, like, skimming over it real quick that I would be like, hey, why the fuck hasn't she hired is Athena? Athena's been a crazy dominant ROH Women's Champion for the entire time period, I'm sure. I would probably have her higher.
But who are you taking out of the top 5, though, to put her in?
This is why I was asking about time frame, because Bianca's been gone for a while. Like, she literally just came back.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it ended before that. As far as the time frame that you're talking about, my thing is I don't know, man. I like the list, depending on the time frame, of course, like you said.
It's not bad.
I like the list, dude.
I mean, I definitely don't have as many issues with it as I did with the men's. The men's was terrible.
I think I would. Okay, so are you trying to find out what the time frame is?
I'm looking it up now. Yeah.
Okay, because I would like to know too. Because Rhea Ripley being at number 1, I have no issue with. But is the Charlotte match from WrestleMania from this year has to be in it, right? Because if that's in it, then I totally understand why she's number 1. Because that's my fucking top women's match of the year. So I have absolutely zero issues with Rhea being at the top.
Rhea moved up 41 spots. That's fucking crazy.
Okay, then that match has to be in it. That match is in it then.
Evaluation period is from October 1st of 2022 to September 15th, 2023.
Yeah, so the WrestleMania match with Charlotte is clearly in it because that was this year. So yeah, I have zero issue with Rhea Ripley being number 1 then. The only problem with that would be because she's got that win, she's got the Backlash win against fucking Zelina Vega in Puerto Rico as well on there.
I guess Belair was out for a month and a week of the evaluation period. Okay, that's not as bad as I was thinking. It was like 2 months. All 2 months.
And she was a champion for a lot of that time too, because she was champion when she beat Io Sky at Backlash. Mm-hmm. She also retained at WrestleMania, and then I believe she lost to Asuka after Backlash, the month after Backlash, whatever that pay-per-view was.
Okay, but for that time period, how is Hayter 4th? Because she's been out for a minute.
But her matches were slapping.
That's true.
And she was champion at that time. She never lost the title either. So maybe that has something to do with it. I mean, she lost the title, but you get what I'm saying. She didn't really lose the title. She dropped it to Toni Storm in a bullshit match, but we know why she did that.
We're talking about 1/3 of the time she wasn't even there for this evaluation.
Yeah, I feel you, because I feel like if you have Jamie Hayter that high, then why isn't Mercedes on the list too then?
Yeah. Well,
based off that. Like, if Jamie Hayter's at 4,
mm-hmm.
and Mercedes got hurt too, and the shit that Mercedes is doing, why isn't she higher? Camille is on there. Obviously, she had the hugely long reign with the NWA Women's title. I believe she is the longest women's champion in NWA history, definitely modern history. We all know why Willow's on there. She won the Owen Cup and the IWGP Strong Championship. Yeah. Was involved in that as well. Deonna Purrazzo, I want to say multiple-time Impact champion, women's champion during that time frame. Tam Nakano obviously been killing it over there in Stardom. and I believe is the current IWGP. No, not IWGP. Oh my God, she has a title right now. I know she does. I'm not stupid. I just don't know which one. She has a title though. Julia is the IWGP Strong Champion. Yeah.
She's the World of Stardom champion, by the way.
She's been that fucking last match. I saw the highlights from that last match she had. She is no fucking joke either. So I have zero issue with her being number 2. And my thing is, of course, we had the comments about Sayuri being number 1. I think it was her. Like I don't think it was her last year. She was number 1, and everybody like went up in arms about it. And I feel like we have this conversation every year. There'll be a Joshi wrestler in the number 1 slot or the top 5 slot. Everybody bitches about it. Who is that? Who is that? Why are they there? Why are they higher than Liv Morgan? Like, give me a fucking break. And then somebody will come out like Dark Flow. Yeah, that guy. He's the one that interviews Ibushi all the time, right? So he'll come out, throw out a highlight package from the matches that they've had within that time frame. Everybody's like, oh, okay, yeah, no, that's badass. She's good. And then they go right back to not watching any fucking Joshi wrestling. What the fuck? Yeah. We have the same conversation every year. Watch them. They're awesome. I don't understand what the problem is here. All right, so I have almost no issues with this list. Maybe Hater's a little too high. Maybe I switch Hater and Athena then. You like that?
I can see that. But here's the thing too. Hater, if they're saying that if the list started in October, or if the evaluation period started in October, she did win the title at Full Gear, right? Which was in November. Correct. She won it. So that was only a month into the evaluation period, and then held it for pretty much till she lost it, and then that's when she hasn't. So
she held it pretty much till she lost it. That's what you just said.
No. But when she lost it is when she got injured. Is what it was when she left for injury. Okay. So she held it the whole time that she was there. Is what I mean. Obviously she held it till she lost it. But I mean, that's only 8 months because that was in May at Double or Nothing, right? So.
But that has to hold weight too, though. So like you're holding the company's top title for that long.
Yeah, but it's not like you're holding ROH's top title for the whole fucking period.
No, I understand that, but you're not. You can't tell me that the ROH title is the same as the AEW World title when Athena's not even fucking defending it on. She's like the only person that's not defending her Ring of Honor title on AEW programming for whatever reason. It's not her fault. I don't know what the fuck Tony Khan is thinking about that shit because Eddie Kingston has no problem coming over and defending his titles. Claudio had no problem coming over and defending his title. The 6-man titles are literally on AEW wrestlers right now, which was defended on a fucking pay-per-view. Like, I don't understand why Athena is the odd one out here. She could get even more over and more eyes subbing to your Ring of Honor club. Like, I don't understand.
Well, don't they record Ring of Honor on the same day that they record
Collision?
Is it Collision?
Yes.
Huh.
Rampage is the same day as Dynamite.
And yeah, I guess
Ring of Honor is Collision.
Dynamite or something. I don't know, because she works almost every Ring of Honor. So maybe they don't want her doing 2 a week. Who knows?
I mean, I guess that's possible. Come on, man. You can do a tag team.
But, I mean, she also does squashes, too, so...